Happy 5th birthday, HSN, and happy 4th to all of you. I hope you're celebrating, and I hope you had some good barbecue. And now I want you to sit back and relax. I wish you had this Lazy Boy right now, because it would really help you relax and then some. So I'm about to show you a Lazy Boy recliner with the top-selling features. This is an amazing value, and I love me some Lazy Boy. You're talking about a company that's been around for over 100 years, and what's great about this is you have two choices today. You can get the manual, or you can get the power. So this is the manual right here, for example. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sit back in it. This manual is awesome because it's about $800 off. Yes, $800 off the retail value. And so if you can take a look at that price, now the monitor's a little far away, so Jared, you can tell me in my ear. $1,925 for the retail. Our feature price, $1,099, and you can get this on 5 flex pay or VIP financing. So if you want to break this down, okay? Oh, wow. The manual with our VIP financing, if you have a HSN card, you're a VIP holder, it's 18 months, it's $61. That's it, to get home the manual. And I would do it because it's $800 off the retail if you were to go into a Lazy Boy store. Now, if you want the powered, and I'll walk over there in a minute, because you know, the manual is just right here where you just hit a lever, right? And then you just go back and just, you know, kick back. That's your manual. The power has a remote. And what I love about the power is you're saving about $1,000 off, okay? And look at the retail value on the power. It's $2,660 if you were to walk into a Lazy Boy furniture store. The feature price is $1,699, and 5 Flex is $339 as your first payment. If you want to just use any credit card, you pay it out over 5 months. But if you have your HSN card, use it. Over 18 months financing, it's only $94 and change, and that's it. And here is your powered right here. So I'm just walking over to the power where you have your remote. So the remote, it actually fits inside of the chair. So it's absolutely fabulous because you can control everything just with your fingertips. And so that's what I love about it. So you can just start to go back if you want to just do the head part, if you want to do the feet part, you've got that going on so your feet will lift up, and you can kick back and you can watch your favorite movie. You can watch your favorite news, whatever, you can take a nap in this. But what I want to drive home is the delivery, the reason why you want to get it with us today, because it's immediate delivery. We call you and we set it up and you get it in 1 to 3 weeks. You decide, we ask you when you want us to drop it off. We drop it off for you. And then compare that if you were to walk into a store, it would be 6 to 9 months. So you've got to get it if you've been thinking about it, because we are getting limited. So I want to show you all the colors that we have, because it's absolutely fantastic. I'm in the, I think I'm in the brown. No, I'm in the gray. I'm in the gray. So this is your gray right here. So let me just stop relaxing, because you can put your remote right here in the side of the chair, okay, which I love. But this is your gray. It's absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful. Let me get up and then I'll show you to my right. I have this beautiful navy. The navy is the most limited, by the way, so I would not wait on the navy. Either power or manual, the navy is gonna be the first one to sell out. Then I have it for you in this gorgeous, gorgeous cream. And don't let this cream scare you, because we have eye clean fabric, which means it's stain resistant, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And then this one is my final color that I have for you in brown. You cannot go wrong with this. It's free shipping, and that's a big deal because these chairs weigh about 92 pounds. So free shipping, and we also have free exchanges. So all month long for our birthday month, free exchanges means, you know, say you get the brown home and you know what, I don't want the brown, I think I want the cream. All you have to do is just 1, 2, 3 steps. So you search free exchanges, you ship your item back within 30 days, and we pay for it. So basically, you're just gonna give us a call, and we pay for the shipping for you. But let me go to Nicole Murzwa. She is our wonderful brand ambassador, because she actually works with the customers. She works with the sales team. She is our expert on Lazy Boy. And Nicole, this is just such a fabulous offer, because this is the the chair you fight over? We had a lazy boy in our house. Shout out to the Denmans in Dallas, Texas area. When I was a kid, I kid you not, from me being a toddler, I swear we had that lazy boy till I was in high school. It was a Navy lazy boy. Everybody fought over it. They last so long. So welcome and congratulations for working for such a great company that's over 100 years old.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. We're really excited to be here. Of course, on the 4th of July, an iconic American-made brand. So we're really excited to be here with you guys today. And one of the reasons that I'm really happy we're bringing you the Finley today is because this one's honestly one of my personal favorites. So we'll talk a little bit about the silhouette, all the different features that we have for you today. But as you mentioned, one of the things that was really great about the partnership that we were able to build with HSN is we were then able to give you what it is essentially a custom chair with our top selling custom features. If you were to order it in the store, as you mentioned, we're looking at about a 6 to 9 month wait right now, unfortunately. But because of our partnership with HSN, we have that ready in about 1 to 3 weeks. So with this chair that we have for you today, we have on the manual a elongated arc handle that's in a gorgeous brushed nickel finish. We have our iClean fabric, like you mentioned. We have our Tempur response foam that we'll go through with you today as well, too. And then what I'm sitting in is our power chair, which has pretty much all the bells and whistles. If you think of a fully loaded car, this is kind of the equivalent. So I'm going to get up here and I'm going to actually show you a little bit about the chair itself. So this chair in particular, like I said, is definitely one of my favorites because it has some really gorgeous clean lines to it. So again, lazy boy, iconic for recliners. Again, a lot of people also think that recliners need to be big and bulky, and we're really here to show you that that's definitely not the case. So this Finley chair has some, like I said, really gorgeous clean lines that if your home's a little bit more traditional, if it's more modern, if it's in the middle and a little bit more transitional, this is really going to fit in beautifully. So we've got a nice clean back. We've got a track arm here that's actually padded. So as you're setting your arm on the armrest, you don't feel wood or anything like that. It's really being cradled by a nice laser cut polyfoam that's cut to this exact shape. One of the other things with the Finley that I think is pretty great for just the overall comfort of it is we have some really great seaming details that really help support the body. So you can see the seaming detail here gives you really an oversized lumbar area. So that really allows you to be supported. And here we're showing you what the wireless hand remote looks like. And this really shows you how the power actually functions. So with the Lazy Boy, you can actually control the footrest, the back, the lumbar support, as well as your headrest, all independently of each other. And it's all here on this remote here. So there you're actually seeing the lumbar raise up. So think of that kind of cradling you right in your lower back. And with every Lazy Boy, we have a 4-sided hardwood construction. What that means is it's actually going to be supported all the way through. So it's going to really give you the best support and be as durable as possible too. And the last thing that I wanted to touch on as well too, you mentioned the gorgeous colors that we have today. I really wanted to touch on the fabric because if you can get a little bit of a close in the fabric, maybe in the studio there, it has this really gorgeous linen texture to it. So to me, it makes it look a little bit more high end, but sometimes with linen fabric, it can be scratchy. It's not always soft to the touch. That's not the case with this one. It has a really, really gorgeous hand. So it's going to be nice and soft and comfortable for you when you're sitting in your chair.
Oh, this is so beautiful. This reminds me of our Navy Lazy Boy we had, because my parents still live in the same house that they've lived in for, nearly 50 years. And we had that Lazy Boy, I kid you not, it could have been almost 20 years. It's just, to me, it's that chair that will last and last and last and last. Now, if you do want Navy, and I'm partial to Navy because that's what I grew up with, that Lazy Boy chair, we only have 26 left in Navy, and that's it. And so, Jared, when you say 26 left, is it 26 total between manual and power? So we have 26 left in power. Now in the manual, we only have 12. Okay, so this is the manual. We only have a dozen left. When you see the lever right here, that's your manual. But here's why, and I think it's great if you want to get the manual, I would be in the ordering process for this Navy because a dozen and the whole country is watching. It's 092469, and you just say that you want the manual. And the manual is $800 off the retail value. That is a big deal. But the reason I would get the Power is because it's over $1,000 off the retail value on the Power. And the Power, you have the remote. So those are the top selling features that all Lazy Boy customers ask for. They want this remote. And you're going to save so much. In fact, with VIP financing, you're just talking like $94 just to get this home. Now you can break it up into 5 monthly payments if you'd like, but look at what you're saving, nearly $1,000 off that retail value. And if you think about this, you get the upgraded, all the bells and whistles for less than the retail price of the manual. So why would you even get the manual today when you can get the powered version for less than the retail value on this? And you don't need to go to a store right now. I mean, if you want to go and, sometimes you just want to go and you want to lay down and you're like, I just want to take my shoes off and I just want to lay back. But order it from us with HSN because you're going to get all the bells and whistles. You can handle, this can do your feet, it can do your back. How far do you want to go back on this? Look at how you just control it. And what I love about this is you are ordering immediately. Shipping is in 1 to 3 weeks. We call and you set it up and you tell us when you want it to arrive. If you go into a store, it is 6 to 9 months. And Nicole, I think that's huge. That is huge that we can get it to you right away. The shipping is free. The exchanges are free. And you can't even go into a Lazy Boy store and do any exchanges, right?
No, that's something that we don't do. So even if, maybe you're on the fence and you're not sure, should I get the Power, should I not? Get the Power, trust me, because you won't regret it. You don't really have anything to lose, and you're really going to fall in love with really setting. It's really the most kind of tailored fit because, again, you can set whatever level's most comfortable for you. So you were just talking a little bit about the different colors, and I know some people are probably thinking, God, that cream is gorgeous, but cream will never work in my home. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that iClean fabric and how you don't have to necessarily be scared of having that cream color. So I was like that. My home, I have a dog, I have a messy husband, love the look, but I'm like, it's just not going to work. But what the iClean fabric is it's a treated fabric, and it's not a topical treatment. The fibers are actually treated. So what that means is if something were to spill, and I'm going to show you here what I'm talking about. So this is just cranberry juice. It could be a red wine. It could really be anything that that you have in your home. And I'm going to just spill a little bit on here. So imagine you're having a party. Someone spills on your chair, you don't have to worry. So you can see here, I'm just taking a plain paper towel, and if you go just right along the liquid, it just picks it up, almost like a magnet. So you don't have to really blot it or worry about it or anything. And also too with stains, what a lot of people don't realize is you may get it off the surface, but a lot of times stains will soak down in, right? They'll soak into the fabric, they'll come back, they'll ruin the foam as well too. But with the iClean fabric, you can see here, even though I just spilled that cranberry juice on it, there's absolutely nothing on the surface, nothing wet or anything. And then most importantly, like I said, if you look in the back side of the fabric, no staining. So that really just shows you don't have to worry about spills or anything like that. And it's going to protect the Tempur-Foam, which is most important. And if you don't mind, I'd like to talk a little bit about that foam as well, too.
Absolutely. And I just want to tell you that this cream is really a cream. I have on a white jacket, and you can see that it's not stark white. It is a beautiful cream. And the fact that this is stain resistant, whether you spill coffee or wine, it just wipes right off. I want you, if you've been dreaming about cream, you want to get it from this iClean fabric that is stain resistant. So how many do we have left in cream? I just want to give you your updates, and then I'm going to let her tell you this is so gushy, mushy, squishy, soft. But give me an update on how many we have left in the cream, because I want you to know that I believe this is the last presentation of the day. So in the cream, in the manual, we have 40 left, and that's it. And the Power, we have 50 left. And then we have the brown. I'm just gonna let you know what we have. And we have 68 left in the Power and the brown. and 120 in the manual. So we bought a lot in brown because that's a very, very popular color. Now, I already told you that the navy is very, very limited. So when we started out, we only had a dozen left in the manual, okay? In the power, okay, and we're down to 25 left in the power. That's it. And it is the most popular option. So 12 left in the manual, only 25 of you are gonna get it in the power. And then here's this beautiful gray, which is very, very popular in the decorating world right now because it's so neutral. So in the gray, in the power, 65 left, and then the manual, only 30 of you are going to get it in the gray. And you wanna get the power because you're going to get the remote. The remote is going to fit into the side of the chair right here. So you're not going to lose it. And I think that's very important. And you can also power your devices. So this, talk about that too, Nicole. You're getting the remote, which is a major upgrade so that you can basically decide, you and your spouse, which positions you like best and it remembers it. You can also charge your devices. And then, of course, I want you to go into the memory foam. But these are so feature rich. And with this power, the fact that you're saving nearly $1,000 off the retail value, and you get it home for $94 and some change if you use your HSN card today. You're a VIP card holder and you pay that out over 18 months interest-free. And so if you want to do the VIP financing and get that power, that is a steal. $94.39 to get this home. Now, if you don't have an HSN card, we'll give you $20 after you open up your card, and you can also apply it towards this. Call the number on your screen, open up your HSN card, and that way you get the VIP savings. But Nicole, this is so feature-rich. These are the top-selling features that all of your Lazy Boy customers ask for. So let's talk about the remote, and then also that wonderful, wonderful memory foam, that Tempur-Pedic memory foam. This was the perfect marriage for you guys.
Absolutely, yeah. So with Tempur-Pedic, we've been really actually developing this for about 3 years now. So we're taking really some of the most iconic brands in comfort and marrying them together. And we're taking that Tempur-Pedic technology and putting it into our cushions. So what this will do is it really provides the most exceptional support for every time you sit down. So you think about when you sit down, all those different pressure points that hit, right? So it's your hips, it's your knees. What the Tempur-Pedic is going to do, it's really going to kind of cradle your body and really create the most comfortable and really customized sit for you as well too. And really, like I said, just make the cushion that much more durable for you as well too. So I have a cutout here of our high resiliency foam that comes standard in all of our chairs, and then our Tempur-Pedic foam. And I want to show you the difference. So this foam you actually get as well too in your chair. It's a great foam, like I said, high resiliency, laser cut to the exact shape of the chair. But this is going to go underneath the Tempur-Pedic. So I'm going to take just a regular cue ball and just kind of show you, if I drop it, you can kind of see it has some bounce to it, right? So now I'm going to move to the Tempur-Pedic side, and you can see kind of as I push in here, you can really see how it just springs right back up, right? And just gets right back to the original shape. So even if I were to take that cue ball and push it in, it pops right back up. So you'll see if I drop it again on the Tempur foam, there's no bounce. So you think about when you sit down, how that really is going to cradle your body. So again, if I were to sit in it, if another member of my family were to sit in it, different pressure points hit differently on everybody, right? So this is really going to cradle your body, provide you the most comfortable and customized sit. And then when you get up, spring right back up. So when the next person sits down, they're going to have the same experience as well too.
Well, I think
and you can really see.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you can really see, just as I push that down, you can really see it just pop right back up as well, too.
Oh my goodness, I love that the remote is inside, that you fit it right inside of here, right? You put it right inside of there, you always know where it is, you pop it out, and then you just decide, after a hard day at work, I mean, it's stressful out there, right? I mean, the fact that, you could have gone back to work, and some of you may have been working from home. When you get home, you are gonna wanna sit in a chair where you can be really, really comfortable. And what I love about how soft and supportive this is I usually have lower back issues. And the fact that there's an area that basically works with your neck, so you can say, oh, I want the next area to go back. And then there's an area for the leg and the lumbar support in your back, and then your feet as well. So I just love that it's tailored to the needs of your body. And you decide, how much you want to stretch out. I just want to stretch out. Can I stretch out? I mean, I look like I'm being a little bit lazy here, but hey, if they're gonna make me, it's my job today to be lazy, my producer said.
There you go.
It's like, if I'm gonna work on July 4th, this is the best gig in the house.
Absolutely right. You've earned it for today, for sure. So again, one of the great things that I love about Power is there's really infinite positions. So you can really set this to exactly how you want to sit in your chair. So again, we have 2 preset buttons. What that allows you to do is, say I like a certain setting when I sit in my chair to maybe sit and read, or I like another setting to sit and watch TV. Or if you're generous enough and let other people use your chair, maybe you have one setting saved for yourself, one setting saved for your husband. So again, when you sit in your chair, you can have, the experience that you want. You can adjust the lumbar really to get that lower back or to support your head. So I'm going to just kind of show you here. So this top button will actually make the backrest go back. So one thing to note with Lazy Boy that you're going to get and other companies you don't get is the back and the seat actually can operate independent of each other. So maybe I didn't even want my feet up that high, just a little bit, but I wanted my back lower. I can do that. And then the second button is going to control that footrest. So maybe you want it all the way up. We have a lot of folks that I see in our stores that actually like to sleep in their chairs. This allows you to go and lay out and pretty much lay like you were in a twin bed completely. And then I'm going to get up here because I want to show you the lumbar and the headrest, and it's a little bit hard to do when I'm in the chair. But this, first of all, the headrest here, this actually will go out 55 degrees. So you can really see, and I'm going to turn the chair sideways here so you can really see this, how far that goes up. So one of the things I see a lot with our customers is the head support is really important. So again, keep in mind if you're sitting in your chair and maybe you're reading, maybe you're watching your TV, you really want to make sure that your head is supported, right? So when you're sitting in that chair, you can make sure that, your neck isn't kind of falling back. And then the other feature that, again, is one of my favorites, you mentioned that you like that lumbar support. This will do this as well, too. So this actually comes out 3 inches. And we've got some animation that if we could run the animation, because it's a lot easier to see how far that lumbar comes out if we have the power animation, because that will go out, like I said, an additional 3 inches. So imagine when you're sitting in the chair and you really need something to really cradle your lower back. I always say you get to a certain age and it doesn't matter what you do, your lower back is always hurting.
Oh yeah,
so this is
I feel
perfect.
Like I'm there.
Right? Me too. But you can really see here how much that lumbar, like I said, will go up and how those additional 3 inches really help hit that spot in your back that really a lot of people struggle with.
It feels so great.
Absolutely.
It's like, Nicole, when I'm hitting this lumbar button, it's almost like some people put a pillow in their chair in that lumbar area. You no longer have to put the pillow because the pillow is built in, and then you can basically adjust the lumbar area right here on this one where it says the plus. And I like that you see that plus sign right there because this is a bonus. It is a huge bonus to have that lumbar area. I mean, that feels so great. It's like I put a pillow in the back. And the fact that you can decide, where you want the support in your back, where you want the support in your neck. I love it. Your head, your legs. It's like this remote control. This is why I want you to get the Power. Because if you've been thinking about the Power, it is the best deal to me that we have on HSN today. Because this is an investment in your home, and this is, to me, an investment in your health. Because when you can come home from work or you're just stressed out and you can relax and you can be comfortable, then that means a lot. I mean, you can research that. The less stress, and this, to me, this chair gives you less stress. But it's great because if you look at the retail value of just the manual, which is right next to me, which you just have one lever, this is less expensive than the manual's retail value. So you wouldn't want to go into Lazy Boy and pick up the manual, what they're offering you for. We're going to give you all the bells and whistles of the power version for less than that price. And so take advantage. If you want to get this with your HSN card, the power is just $94.39 on any credit card. That could be your debit card. You could use PayPal. You decide how you want to pay for that. I mean, $94 with your HSN card, VIP. But if you want to do it any other way, you have to do the 5 Flex. But the VIP savings, this is what you want because it's $94 and some change to get home. And the fact that the stores just can't match it. I mean, we have a lot of buying power, not to brag about that, but it works to your advantage because we're going to give you free shipping. This weighs 92 pounds. You're not going to have to pay for the shipping. Let's talk about how it's delivered. It's immediate delivery. So you get it in 1 to 3 weeks. But Nicole, walk us through delivery.
Sure, absolutely. So about a week after your purchase, we'll give you a call to set up a delivery date. So that's something that you will choose. So it's really whatever works best for your schedule. We'll also call you 30 minutes prior to that delivery day, or I'm sorry, on the delivery day rather, to let you know that we're on our way. And then we're going to deliver it whatever threshold works best for you. So maybe it's your front porch, your front door, your back door, your garage, a sliding door, wherever is easiest for you, we'll deliver it there for you. It is also a contactless delivery as well too. So again, our drivers will have gloves on, they'll have a mask on. You don't have to sign for anything. They're going to take a picture as a kind of confirmation. So we're really, like I said, contactless delivery as easy as possible for you. And we also have some footage that shows how to assemble the chair that I love to be able to go through because I know especially sometimes with power that can seem a little intimidating, but I assure you it's really not. So maybe we can run that footage and I can just kind of walk everybody through how to assemble the chair. So the chairs do come in 2 pieces. So all you have to do is line up the tracks on the back and the seat. You have to connect 2 cables to connect the motor. So there's 2 orange cables there. You'll put the back on, and then you just connect those cables to a surge protector box. That's going to plug right into the wall. And we actually give you about 8 feet of cord as well, too. So that really allows you to have a little bit of room to be able to put it in your home. And also, too, if you excuse me for 1 second, I really wanted to talk just real quickly about the battery backup that we have as well, too, because say you have the chair floating in the middle of the room, 8 feet of cord isn't going to be enough. You don't want to look at the cord. This is a really great option to add on to your purchase that allows you to run the power off of this. Depending upon how much you use the chair, you really only need to charge it about once every week or 2 weeks. And this is going to allow you to float it in your home. Again, you don't have to look at cords, or maybe if you have it, in a space where you don't have an outlet right there, this will allow you to do that too. So I would always suggest this as well.
And there's the battery pack item number 738521. And get the battery pack, but most importantly, make your decision right now. This is the final presentation for Lazy Boy. So we were just going over your choosing manual or you're choosing power. Now, if you want to get the manual, I want to tell you, if you want this navy right here, this one is in jeopardy of selling out. So we only have 10 left in the manual. The manual means you're going to sit down and you're just going to pull this lever, and that's going to be your manual. If you want the power, where you actually get the remote control, we only have 20 left with the power in the Navy. So the Navy is most likely going to sell out today. So if you do want the Navy and you have your heart set on this Navy, I want you to get it home and feel comfortable knowing that it's free shipping. Okay, it's free exchanges. Should you say, oh, I got the Navy, but I might want to exchange it out for the cream. You cannot do that in their store, but you can do that here at HSN. So let me tell you how many we have left in the cream. Remember, this is stain resistant. It's eye clean fabric. So we're going to show you that demonstration again. If you spill wine on it, not a problem. It just wipes right off. But how many do I have left in the manual for cream and in the power for cream? That way you can make your informed decision. In the power cream, only 45 left. That's it. In the manual cream, 39 left. And then we have this popular brown, which we did order more in the brown. In the power brown, 120 left. In the manual brown, 60 8 left. That's it. Now, I was sitting over in the gray. So you've got the brown, you've got the cream. The navy is going to be the first to sell out. In the gray with power, 65 left. In the manual, only 35 left. So these are limited. I don't have a lot to go around. But because of our buying power, you are saving $800 off the manual, okay? If you were to walk into a Lazy Boy furniture store right now, we are $800 less for the manual. We are $1,000 left for the power. And remember, the power, you're gonna have your remote control that's gonna sit right here inside of the chair so that you never are going to lose this. So I say get the power if you can swing it, because the power, you're talking more than $1,000 off. And then you look at how you can divide your payments up over 5 months if you'd like, so that it's only $300 and some change to get that home if you want to use any major credit card. This is a steal when you're talking about $1,000 off Lazy Boy, because this is a 100-year-old company, and this is what everybody fights over. Nicole, this is like, I remember my mom and dad like fighting, oh, you've been in the chair all weekend, you've been watching football, it's my turn. You know, everybody fights over the Lazy Boy. And this is an opportunity, if you can swing it, where you might want to get one for the living room and one for the den, because you can spread your payments out and you get the free shipping, and then you get the immediate delivery. 1 to 3 weeks when you order from HSN. We call you, you tell us when you want it delivered, versus 6 to 9 months in the store. That is huge.
Right, right. And again, we're taking all of those top selling features that all of our customers are looking for, that, to your point, normally you'd have to wait for. These are, custom features, but because of the partnership that Lazy Boy has with HSN, we're available to really make sure that these chairs are available right away. And again, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the iClean, especially as you were going through the color choices, because again, right. I know a lot of people are probably looking at that cream and saying, God, it's gorgeous, but
so
I just
pretty.
don't see it working in my home,
oh,
right?
My goodness.
Especially now, in so many decor, we're seeing lighter and brighter colors. So again, that iClean fabric, what it is, it's a fabric that's treated down to the fiber. So if something is spilt on it, so I'm just going to take some cranberry juice, could be anything that you have in your home, and spill it on here. We'll put a little more. And all you do is you take a paper towel. You really don't even have to aggressively rub or blot or anything. I'm just really putting the paper towel right up to the liquid, and it just soaks it right up. And again, the other thing that people don't think about with stains is that a lot of times, yes, you may get it off the surface, but a lot of times it will soak down into the fabric. The stain comes back up, and also too, it can ruin the foam beneath it. But with the iClean, again, you can see nothing on the surface here, nothing even wet to the touch. And then on the other side, there's no stain that settled into it. Again, so that's going to help protect that Tempur foam that we've been talking about. So I wanted to talk about that real quick, and then maybe we can talk through, and I really would love to show a little bit about our factories and how all of this product is made. So absolutely. Again, here I've got our standard high resiliency foam that actually is going to go underneath the Tempur-Pedic. And this is a great foam, but you can see it's got some bounce to it, right? So what the Tempur foam actually does is this is going to cradle your body. So you can see me kind of push in, and it springs right back up. Think about that on your body, right? Wow. So think about all those different pressure points that you have when you sit down. It's going to cradle your body, really create a customized sit for you. So whether maybe I sit in it and then my husband comes and sits in it, it's going to cradle our pressure points a little bit differently. And again, if I take that cue ball, it doesn't even bounce. It just goes right into it. So it's going to really make sure that it really cradles your body and really hits all those pressure points.
It's like a hug.
Really, and that's a perfect way to put it. I love that.
This chair is hugging me.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, and like I said, this is something that, we've been developing with Tempur-Pedic for 3 years. So we're really taking 2 really iconic brands in comfort and combining that technology that we have in Tempur-Pedic mattresses and putting them into our cushion as well, too. So you can really see again, talking a little bit about what our customers look for in our stores, they look for these kind of features. So I'd like to take the opportunity, if we could, to kind of go through a little bit of footage from our factory. Sure. So a lot of people don't know that all of our chairs are made by hand. So this is our factory in Dayton, Tennessee, and you can really see just the care that's put into producing each piece of furniture. I like to call the folks that make our furniture artisans, because they really are. So you can see just everything that we put into how we're going to assemble it. Here's an illustration that shows the foam that's cut exactly to the shape of whatever piece. Here it shows how the cushion is constructed. And then, because Lazy Boy does offer a lifetime warranty on all of our pieces of furniture, we want to make sure that it's not only comfortable for you, but it's going to be durable, right? It's going to hold up to whatever you and your family can throw at it.
Oh, yeah.
So it really shows, yeah, especially your fabric gets a beating. We do a double rub test. We actually test the chairs 100,000 uses. So you can see everything that gets put into it as we're testing the furniture to really make sure, like I said, it's not only going to just be comfortable for you, but it's really going to last you. And, you know, one of the things that I see in our stores a lot, it is not uncommon, like you were saying, you remember a Lazy Boy from back in your childhood. We have people that come in with 20-year-old chairs, 30-year-old chairs. It's really not uncommon. It always blows me away, but it's so cool.
Yes, my parents still live in the same house that I think they moved into when I was like 5. I promise you, when I was in high school, we were still fighting over that chair.
I believe it.
I mean, it's just one of those chairs. It's an investment. So get a chair that you're not going to have to switch out. It's not going to fail on you. You can rock the baby to sleep. You can rock the grandbaby to sleep. It doesn't matter if you're 5'11" like me or if you're 5 feet tall. It's going to accommodate you. 300 pounds is the weight capacity. And if you get the manual, you know, you're just going to pull it back. And it's a very, you know, I like that this lever is sleek and very, very easy to hold on to. Very, very comfortable. And this is the way you chill. This is the way you take the pressure off and you just relax and let your hair down, if you will. Maybe you listen to your music or do some e-reading on the Bible or your favorite book. But to me, this is what you want in your house if you want some sanity. Everybody's going to fight over this chair, I promise you. And today, if you get this cream, it is stunning. It's a sleeker model. I remember the model we had was much bulkier. And to be quite honest, this is a little bit more elevated. It's not as bulky. It's a little bit more modern, but it's still that transitional chair. Not too modern for a traditional home, but transitional enough if you have a modern home. So it really fits all of your decor styles. It is so soft and so squishy. I mean, even just the armrests are very, I mean, it's basically a Tempur-Pedic mattress in the shape of a chair. I mean, imagine how comfortable, and it gives you a hug. And so I just feel so comfortable right now. This is why everybody takes a nap in it. So make your choice today. If you do get the manual, remember, if you're going to get the one where you actually pull the lever, this is you're going to save about $800 off the retail value, right? Now, I can count you down in the colors. If you get the power, which I'm highly encouraging you to get the power, that wasn't even available when I had that in my house as a kid, that's about $1,000 off. So if you want the cream, let me tell you where you are. Okay, for the manual, only 38 left, that's it. And the power, we only have 40 left. So the power, it really is outselling the manual, even though this is very, very convenient and you're gonna get the rocker. But the power, you want the remote control. And Nicole, if you can show that, because you're saving $1,000 off all the bells and whistles. And when you get the power today, it is less than the retail value of the manual when you walk into a store. So if you can get all the bells and whistles and pay less today at HSN, save $1,000, and it's less than even what you'd walk in the store to get the manual, then get all the bells and whistles. That's an easy no-brainer for you. But and I'm gonna walk over there, but I love the remote control because you can't lose it. It's built into the chair, as you can see, and it addresses all of your issues. If you have lower back issues, you've got a lumbar area. But talk about that remote control as I walk over here. I love that it customizes your relaxation.
Absolutely. Again, with the power, the great thing about it is you really have infinite levels of comfort, right? You can set it any way that you want it. So you can have the footrest, the backrest exactly where you want it. Again, you can tilt that headrest up to 55 degrees. And then that lumbar area actually provides an additional 3 inches. So really provides some great support there. You've got your Tempur-Foam that we've talked about. That 4-sided hardwood construction is really important because that's really going to support the chair all the way through, make it the most durable. And of course, Lazy Boy were assembled here in the US, domestic and imported parts. And really, again, like I said, with Lazy Boy, it's really an iconic brand. We've been around for almost 100 years, which is incredible. We've been making reclining furniture since 1927. And one of the things that we really try to make sure that we're putting forward, that we're always standing for, is innovation, comfort, and durability. So we talked through a little bit of that hand wand. I'd love to be able to talk through the cradle, because it's more than just a place to put the remote. So maybe in the studio,
sure.
if you wouldn't mind getting in there, and I can kind of explain that for you. So there's really cool features there as well, too. So underneath the remote, if you wouldn't mind just lifting up the remote,
okay,
there's actually, say you're concerned about losing this remote, because that was a legitimate concern of mine in my house. That little magnifying glass button, if you hit that, it's going to beep and help you find your remote as well, too. So you don't have to worry about losing that. You're going to be able to find it. And then also, too, those 2 presets that we've been talking about, where you can set exactly your chair how you want it. Think of a preset maybe in a car, how you can set your seat. Same kind of concept. You can have your programmed settings 1 and 2 right there in that cradle, and your home button as well, too. So that will bring you back to your sitting position without even having the remote as well, too.
Oh, my goodness.
One other thing, because I have to mention this because it's my personal favorite, because my devices are always dead. You can sit here in your Lazy Boy and actually charge. There's a USB port here, so you can charge your phone, your tablet. I've got my AirPods charging right here. So really, there's no need to leave your chair, basically.
There's no need to leave your chair. You guys, I am so comfortable. You're just so comfortable in this powered edition. Listen, take advantage of 18 months of VIP financing. If you are an HSN card holder, I highly encourage you to get this powered version home. It is only $94.39 as your first payment for your powered version of this wonderful, wonderful Finley Rocker Lazy Boy. And you're saving about $1,000 today. And when, you know, who would want to go and spend more than that when we have the buying power to help you save? So look at all of what you're saving today on the power, and even that low price on the power, $16.99, it is lower than the manual retail value if you were to go into the store and just get the manual. So you want to get all the bells and whistles today, because that is the biggest deal in savings for you. But if you do get the manual home and you use your VIP savings, you are saving about $800, and it's only $61.05 to get home the manual with your HSN card. So I highly encourage you to do it. Otherwise, you can spread your payments out over 5 months, and I think that that's fine. But look at how far back I can go. Nicole, I mean, this is why you take a nap. This is why on Father's Day, I think this is one of the biggest gifts. But you guys, you get this for a loved one. You may be taking care of someone, elderly loved one at home. They're going to absolutely love this. A lot of times, Nicole, people spend more time taking naps in the chair, and it's really hard for them to fall asleep in the bed. But they're able to fall asleep in this chair, and it's wonderful. It's so soft. It really is like a hug. And I can't say enough about the lumbar support, the neck support. I mean, everything. You want to basically support your back. You want to support the neck area, the feet area. I mean, you can basically customize this any way you want, and you decide what you're in the mood for. But what I can't believe is just how beautiful. This chair is more beautiful than the one we had growing up, and it was my favorite chair in the whole house. But I love that this fabric, it looks like a beautiful linen blend. It looks very, very expensive, everybody, and this is the gray. So if you want the gray, let me give you an update on the gray. In the manual, 35 left in the gray. We don't have a lot to go around. In the power, where you control everything by remote control, 65 left. In the navy right next to me, this is almost gone. In the manual, only 10 of you will get this navy in the manual. In the power, only 15 where you control everything by remote control. So this navy is going to be the first one to sell out. This could sell out in this hour. Nicole, if somebody is on the fence about getting like a lighter color like gray or like the cream, what do you have to say to them? Because your iClean fabric, to me, it's wonderful because it's stain resistant.
Right, absolutely. So like I was saying, if you're concerned about a lighter color, the fabric is actually treated. So what that means is it's not just a topical solution, it's actually something that's treated into the fiber. So I'll show you real quick here what I mean when I say that. So say you have, anything in the home that can cause a spill, right? Red wine, I've got cranberry juice here. So if something does get spilt on the fabric, and you can see here, we put a decent amount, I'm just gonna take a regular paper towel here and blot that up, and you really don't even have to aggressively rub it or blot it. All I'm doing is just pulling it through. It soaks up everything onto the paper towel, so it's leaving no residue at all on the fabric. And again, like we were talking about before, you really have to make sure that you're cognizant of any stain that goes into the fabric, soaks into it, because that's what's going to really damage the foam over time. But you can see with the iClean fabric, there's nothing on the backside here. So if something does get spilt in, again, you don't have to freak out or, run and get whatever solution you've got or anything like that. Just grab some paper towels, blot it up, and it's going to come up nice and easy for you. And most importantly, like we've been talking about, absolutely, it's going to protect that foam, that Tempur-Pedic foam that we've been talking about as well, too.
And so I want you to come in close on the brown one so that you can see this fabric. It's beautiful. It looks like a beautiful, expensive linen blend. Do you see how gorgeous that is? You can just see the fabrication. It looks so expensive. It is velvety. It's very, very velvety soft. So updates for you on the light brown. In the manual, we only have 68 left. In the power, about 115. Now, say you purchased the brown and you thought, oh my God, I keep thinking about the cream. We have free exchanges for you. So if you want to change your color, this is the first time we've been able to ever do this with Lazy Boy. You're just going to call us up, and if it's within 30 days, we are going to pay for the return shipping. That is huge. It's very, very easy to do. So if you want to exchange colors, or if you want to exchange from manual to power, this is the first time we're allowing you to do free exchanges. Free shipping. This weighs 92 pounds. You know how expensive that would be if we charge you for shipping? We've waived the shipping costs. Also, you are going to get this delivered in 1 to 3 weeks. We're going to call you immediately. So this is immediate shipping, right? So 1 to 3 weeks. If you were to go into a store, it's 6 to 9 months. So if you want the cream, let me give you an update on the cream. It's a beautiful, beautiful 39 left in the manual, okay? And 38 left in the power. So it looks like the cream is gonna be the next one to sell out after my navy. Again, I would hurry on the navy. I'd go to hsn.com. And I'm not trying to rush you. Just remember, you have free exchanges. But if you want the navy, once it's gone, it's gone. I don't know when we'll be able to get a deal like this where the manual's $800 off and the power is $1,000 off. So let me tell you how many we have left in the manual, in the navy. 10. Only 10 of you are going to get it in manual. And in the power, where we give you the remote control, only 14. So this very well could sell out here shortly. Now in the gray, which I think is wonderful and is so beautiful, it's in the manual, 32 left. That's it. And in the power, 65 in the power. And the reason why you want to get the power, look at how it fits neatly in the side of the chair. You get it out and you have a charger. You can charge your phone. There's also a button in here that you push. So should you lose this, say the toddler or the grandkid runs off with it, thinks it's cute to play with, you'll know where it is. And as you look at this remote control, Nicole, I want you to talk about how you can customize it so that if I sit in it and decide, oh, I really like the lumbar support this way, because it almost has a little back pillow built in, because there's a lumbar area where you can control it. You can control the headrest, you can control the legs. And so I think that's so neat that you and your husband can virtually have this set up to do what you're accustomed to doing.
Right, absolutely. So those two presets really allow you to set, exactly how you want the chair. Again, maybe you like to sit in the chair, and maybe you like one setting to watch TV. Maybe you like another setting to read a book, and maybe might need a little bit more head support. You can set those two different settings for you. Maybe you're sharing your chair. Like I said, you're generous enough to share your chair. you can have one customized setting, and then whoever else is in the home, your wife, your husband, whoever it may be, can have their own setting as well too. And again, with that Tempur foam, and if you don't mind, I'd like to kind of take us through a little bit about that Tempur foam again as well too, because combined with those settings and then the foam that's really going to mold to your body, it allows for the most comfortable and really customized sit. So this is something that we've been working with Tempur-Pedic for about 3 years now. So taking those two iconic brands and marrying them together, taking that and that technology that Tempur-Pedic has in their mattresses and incorporating it in our cushion. So what it does, it really provides exceptional support. So think about, as we're sitting in our chair, all those different pressure points that that we really want to make sure get supported. So whether it's your hips, your knees, you're going to feel this Tempur foam in the seat all the way through the footrest as well too. So I have an example of. Absolutely. So this is our high resiliency foam. So it's a great quality foam. This is actually going to be underneath your Tempur-Pedic, but you can see if I drop a cue ball here, there's a little bounce to it. So you think about if you're kind of, just sitting in your chair, how that kind of impacts your joints and everything, that all those pressure points. Now, if we move to our Tempur foam, and this is what you're going to really feel as you're sitting in the chair. If I press down on this, you can see it spring right back up, right? So if I take this cue ball and really kind of smash it in there, it's going to spring right back up. So if I were to sit in the chair, it's going to hit me a little bit differently. And then with the Tempur, like I said, is really going to make sure that all of those different areas that I want to make sure get supported are in fact supported. And then if somebody else were to come and sit in, they're going to have their own customized fit as well too. So if I take that same cue ball and drop it, there's no bounce to it. So again, think about your body sitting in there and then it just springing right back up. So this is going to be not only the most comfortable way to sit, and I see a lot of folks that really want to make sure they have a nice, comfortable sit. They sit in their chairs a lot. It's also going to be our most durable foam for you too.
You guys, it hugs you. This is your hug for the day.
Yes.
If you live alone, you're going to feel so good getting to this chair because this is going to become your best friend and you get a hug every day. It's soft on my neck, right? And my head, the headrest area. And you can control the headrest area. So whatever you want to do with the headrest, if I want to go back just a little bit more, I can go all the way back and recline and get ready for a nap. It controls the back area, and then it's a lumbar support. So it is wonderful. If you want this navy right next to me, I have an update for you. In the Power Navy 8, people will get it. Single digits, I would go to hsn.com and get home this navy, because when you're talking only 8 left, write down the item number for you. It is 092-469. Is that right? Okay. So you want to get home this ASAP, okay? It's going to be free shipping for you. And it's going to be 18 months of VIP financing. If you get that Power Home, use your HSN card. It is $94.39. That's it. Each month for 18 months, interest-free. And so don't wait on the color and then you lose out on it and then you toss and turn tonight. Oh, I should have done it. Go ahead and do it. Call the number on the screen if you need any more information. And then we also have Protection Plus as well. So if you want to protect your investment, I would do that as well. Get this home for $94. Here's HSN Protection Plus. So if anything happens, we'll replace it for you. That's a big, big deal. So take advantage of that. And if for some reason you change your mind on a color, get the navy home, look at it, sit in it. You've got 30 days, and then you decide, you know what, I want to switch out the navy for the gray. You can do it, but at least you've already got the navy before it sells out, because once it's gone, you won't be able to experience it. This gray is a beautiful taupish gray. That navy is a very rich navy, but it is about to sell out. So when you go to hsn.com, you can use your mobile app, you can use your tablet, you can use your computer, whatever you'd like to use, just do it on hsn.com, because you bypass the telephone lines. But this is just really a great, great deal. When we can give you the powered version where you get this wonderful, wonderful remote, right? And the powered version is less than the retail value of the manual. So go ahead and get all the bells and whistles. If you can save $1,000 off this today, and you can with the power, why would you not do it, right, Nicole?
Absolutely. And again, to get all of these custom features that we've been talking about, if you were to order these at the store, again, about 6 to 9 months right now. And that's just unfortunately kind of the way the world is right now. But because of our partnership with HSN, we've been able to put this order months and months ago to have these ready for you within 1 to 3 weeks. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to be able to kind of just talk real quickly through the delivery process, because it's really
Sure.
going to be based on your schedule. So a week after your purchase, we'll give you a phone call and you'll be able to set up the exact delivery day that works best for you within 1 to 3 weeks. So on the day of your delivery, we'll call you 30 minutes prior, let you know we're on the way. The drivers are going to be masked. They're going to wear gloves. It's truly a contactless delivery, and we're going to bring it to whatever threshold works best for you. So maybe it's the garage, maybe it's your back door, your front door, your patio door, wherever you want us to put it. We'll make sure that we're putting it right there for you. We're going to take a picture. You don't have to sign anything, and then you can really start to enjoy your chair right away. And again, the assembly of these chairs, whether you're getting the manual or the power, very, very easy. So they come in 2 pieces, which makes it easier to move too as well. But the back just slides into the track that's on the seat. You connect 2 cables for the power. You put the backrest on. Those cables will connect to a surge protection box. You're going to take that, plug it right into the wall. We give you 8 feet of cord. We also do have that battery that makes it cordless as well too. So again, if you wanted to float the chair within the space, didn't want a cord, we also have that battery as well too. So again, if you're thinking of the power but not sure if you'll be able to put it together or anything, it's very, very simple. So it really makes it nice and easy for you.
You guys, I invite you to order right now. This is the top selling brand. It's been around for 100 years. Everybody's heard of Lazy Boy. It's like it's as American as July 4th and apple pie. And so it's very fitting for us to be able to present Lazy Boy to you right now. If you want the navy, we are getting very, very limited. It's about to sell out. So if you want the power, how many do we have left in the power? I want you to know that I would not wait on this. And the power is going to come with the remote. So now we're down to 8. Just a couple of minutes ago, we had 10 left. Now in the manual, we have 9 left in the navy. So this one's gonna go. If you want the cream, and this is so pretty and light and airy, and they always tell you in the decor world, if you want a brighter home, get the cream home. It's stain resistant. If you're just joining us, it has a fabric that's called Eye Clean fabric. So in the manual, 38 left. This is the second one that will sell out. And then in only 35 left in the power. And remember the power, you're gonna have a remote control that fits into the side of the chair, and you're gonna be able to power your devices. And there's a little button. If you lose your remote, it tells you how to find it. And in the brown, light brown, manual, 100 left. Only 100 of you will get it. In the power, only 64 left. And then in the gray, this is my last one, this is my last update. Gray manual, 60 left. In the power, 30. And I love that you just put the remote right back into the side right there. It's so convenient. You can power your devices, you know, your whatever, your earbuds that you're listening to, your fan. I have a little fan over there. You charge your computer. You sit there, you watch your favorite shows, and you relax, and you become stress-free. I think something like this, we owned a Navy one in my household from when I was little, running around till all the way to high school. I remember this chair. I was like, Dad, what happened to the Lazy Boy? I'm presenting Lazy Boy. So my dad's gonna call me after the show and tell me which color. I'm gonna be happy to be able to give my parents the new Lazy Boy. So do it today, you guys. It is $94.39 with your HSN card to get home power, or the manual is $61. And you can use HSN, QVC, or Zulily. We take those cards for you. Free shipping, and we deliver it in 1 to 3 weeks. If you walk into the store, it's 6 to 9 months. So Nicole, thank you so much. I'm loving this cream. I hope my parents want cream.
There you go. I think it'll be perfect for them. Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. And happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. This is gorgeous. It is sleeker, so not quite as bulky. You're going to love it when you see it in person. You see it. Okay, so coming up at midnight, we have a wonderful special, today's special. That's why we call it today's special. You wouldn't want to miss out on this. This is a cleaning formula, and it is a customer pick and a favorite among many HSN employees. Hint, hint. Instantly removing tough stains on carpets, tough stains on rugs, upholstery, many more surfaces. Tune in tonight at midnight to find out what it is. If you like my, little outfit here, my little red, white, and blue ensemble, I have it coming up with Diane Gilman in the house. These are so comfy, so come join me.
Every Monday night, I'll be here to help you make your house a home. I'll bring you new ideas to keep you safe. To provide comfort and convenience. So start your week with me. Watch Adam's Open House Monday nights at 9.
45 years, one epic celebration.
It's HSN's birthday, and we're going big.
Really big.
July will be filled with birthday surprises.
An insider's look on the HSN app.
And just wait until you see our guest list.
The icing on the cake?
For the first time ever, get free shipping on all today's specials
And weekly deal drops.
Every day's a party all month long on HSN.
Hey girls, in the mood for fabulous fashion, jewelry, beauty, and accessories? Then join me every Tuesday night for What a Girl Wants. It's 2 hours of fiercely feminine fun you won't want to miss. What's not to love?
You asked, we've got you. Get an insider's look at the week's best in birthday in the HSN app. You'll see all the week's today's specials, weekly deal drops, and a sneak peek at who's who on our guest list. See our new brand and product launches, upcoming coupons, and the weekly promotions